Club World Cup. Inter Miami validates the Messi project, but proves an exception to the MLS rule. For Major League Soccer, the Club World Cup was a test. A chance, MLS Commissioner Don Garber said, for us to showcase our growing competitiveness on the global stage. And on that stage, last Thursday in Atlanta and Monday here at Hard Rock Stadium, Inter Miami passed the test in historic fashion. It advanced to the Club World Cup's round of 16 with a 2-2 draw against Brazilian power Palmeiras. It nearly won Group A, having beaten FC Porto last week, 2-1. We showed the world, Miami head coach Javier Mascherano said after the Porto win, that we can compete against any team. We showed, defender Noah Allen said Monday, that we can hang. Hours before Inter Miami survived Group A, the Seattle Sounders bowed out of Group B without a point. LAFC, the third of 3 MLS teams, crashed out of Group D before it even got to a decisive third game. 9 countries sent multiple representatives to this novel Club World Cup. On a points-per-match basis, collectively, the U.S. and Mexican reps have been the worst. CONCACAF, the region encompassing North and Central America, has been outpaced by South America and Africa. Its teams have been competitive, but results have been underwhelming. The only exception to the rule, thus far, has been Inter Miami, which makes sense. Inter Miami is the exception to many MLS rules. It has Lionel Messi, who earns more money than any other MLS club's entire roster. He has won more career trophies than MLS has played seasons. He has elevated Inter, on and off the field, to this stage, and to levels the league has never known. The question, then, is whether their progress to the Club World Cup's knockout stage says all that much about the league's broader progress. Messi is also the primary reason Inter has performed on stage. He has elevated the Herons with his on-ball brilliance, with his goals and gravity, with his alien-like skills, but also indirectly and intangibly. He propelled them to Thursday's win over Porto with a classic free kick, but beyond the goal, Mascherano said, he's a player who guides us. His hunger, his resilience, his desire to continue competing at any level, he shows us where we need to go. He has elevated Inter Miami over the past 2 years with his aura, his standards, and his professionalism. The team, Mascherano said, has been infected by his spirit, his winning spirit. Homegrown kids have played beyond their years and above their pedigrees. On Thursday, an unbalanced squad won as a coherent, confident unit. On Monday, it was sturdy and cohesive for 80 minutes yet again. It is unbalanced, of course, because MLS roster regulations and spending caps make it so. Messi, though, has been the ultimate workaround. He lured 3 former Barcelona teammates to Miami, 2 of them Luis Suarez and Jordi Alba on undermarket contracts. He also wooed several young South Americans who came, in part, for a chance to play with the GOAT. His godlike pull made recruitment much easier, former Inter Miami sporting director Chris Henderson told Yahoo Sports last year. The end product was the best roster in league history, the most regular season points in league history, and on Thursday, the first win by an MLS club over a European counterpart in official competition. That Porto win was a dreamlike showcase for a 5-year-old club with grand ambition. Sunday's round of 16 match against PSG, the European champion, will be another. It will further validate the Messi project, which began with a years-long courtship. It will boost Inter's brand globally. What it will do for MLS is up for debate. Messi and Inter Miami have become so distinct, so distinguishable from the rest of the league, that Seattle and LAFC probably tell a more accurate story. Nowadays, any team can compete with you. Seattle and LAFC have played 5 games and lost all 5. LAFC could make it 6 on Tuesday against Flamengo. On paper, it's a semi-humiliating haul for MLS. On the field, however, it has been more respectable. The Sounders bowed out with pride. In a 2-1 loss to Botafogo, they nearly overwhelmed the Brazilian champions in search of a second-half equalizer. Against Atletico Madrid and PSG, they never looked capable of winning, but they never looked comically overmatched either. Christian Roldan and Obed Vargas battled with some of the best midfielders in the world. Their only glaring defect was the lack of a dynamic forward, in part because their best one, Jordan Morris, missed almost all of the tournament due to injury. LAFC also held its own against Chelsea. Its downfall was a downright ugly performance against what was, per Opta, the 258th ranked team in the world, Esperance Tunis.